night. Oh, when the love is cold, but none of this you didn't know. 'Cause when it gets too much, I need to feel your touch. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. And when the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you. She's got a heart of gold, she'll never let me down. But you're the one who always turns me on, you keep me coming down. I know love is true, but it's so damn easy making love to you. I got my mind made up, I need to feel your touch. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. 'Cause when the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. And when the feeling's right, I'm gonna stay all night. I'm gonna run to you. Here are the chords that are needed. Keep in mind that these chords are in reference to a capo on the 2nd fret, so all the chord names are names of open position chord shapes. You'll need a C on the 3rd fret, a D on the 5th that can be played like a power chord, B minor on the 2nd that can also be played like a power chord, E minor in the open position, a G on the 3rd that can be played like a power chord, a G in the open position, a D in the open position, an A on the 5th that can be played like a power chord, and an A in the open position. Let's take a look at these chords on the guitar. Here's my capo on the 2nd fret for this song. The chords that are needed for the verse section goes to an E, G, D, and an A, and those can be played like power chords. So for example, the E minor, you can play just the top 3 notes. Same for the G. Same for this D, and same for this A. So just because you're making a shape like that doesn't mean you can't strike just the top 3. If you want to just limit your fingers to make the top 3, you just make the chord shape that way. And then you need a C also for another part, a B minor, and then later on in the song, you play open position shapes. So like an E minor, you play G, D, and then an A like this in the open position. So those are the chords needed for the main part of the song. You can substitute different chord positions during the verses. E minor can be played open, G open, D open, A open. The main riff sounds like this. There are only two little chord shapes that are needed for this opening riff, and that's an E minor 7 shape like this, so it's 5th string, 2nd fret, and then a little top of a G chord here that you're going to slide up 2 frets. So the G chord shape is 3rd fret, 6th string, 2nd fret, 5th string. So what you do to arpeggiate these chords is you start off with that E minor 7 and you do strings 6, 5, 4, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. So it sounds like one more time on the E minor 7. And then you make the G shape, and then you do strings 6, 5, 4. Now you do a quick slide up to the 5th fret here, and then you do strings 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. So it sounds like this from the G. So the whole thing sounds like. And then back to the beginning. Gradually speed the pattern up till you can play like the speed of the recording. Here's the tablature for the main riff. The lines indicate the strings of the guitar, and the numbers are the frets that are played. On that pre-chorus section, you want to do some upstrokes on the B chord, on the word touch. So the line is, I need to feel your touch, I'm gonna run to you. So it sounds like, I need to feel your touch, I'm gonna run to you. Real slow, I'll play it. I need to feel your touch, I'm gonna run to you. The guitar solo sounds like this. So what that solo is it's based off of a major chord shape with a root note on the 5th string, like this shape. So what you're doing is you're adding that suspended 4th to that chord, but you're not playing the 5th string note. So all you need to do is bar strings 2, 3, and 4 here on the 11th fret to start. And then what you're going to do is add the 12th fret note here on the 2nd string. So what you need to do is hit that 12th fret note on the 2nd string, take it off, and then go down the notes that you've barred. So it's 2nd string, 12th fret, 2nd string, 11th fret, 3rd string, 11th fret, and then 4th string, 11th fret. So it sounds like. Now all you do is you slide down 2 frets and repeat that pattern. Slide down 2 more frets and do the same pattern. And now you come back up 2 frets and do it one more time. So your bar is going to be on the 11th fret, down in the 9th fret, down in the 7th fret, back up to the 9th fret. You do that pattern twice. And then right after that, last one, you go to the chords. Now what's tricky about it is the timing. So I play a little beat to mimic what the drums are doing in between each little chord run. So I go like this. So that beat is, so it's like two bass notes, like a heartbeat, like boom, 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 high hit, low, 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 high, low, 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 high. So that happens in between. So it's like, and then last time around, you're going to go to the E. E minor to G, D to A. The strumming in the final section sounds like this. So that strumming pattern starts off with a downstroke of the E minor, goes to the G, does another downstroke, and then when you get to the D, you do. So what I did there was down, up, and then kind of a muted downstroke. Down, up, and then I'm hitting A on the upstroke. So it's like. So once again, the whole thing sounds like. You can play the bass line at the same time as the solo. It sounds like this. To play the bass line, there are just some variations that happen. So it starts off up here with no bass on the first chord. Second chord, you add this note here on the 11th fret of the 5th string when you do the little riff. And now you add the 12th fret note of the 6th string. So on that chord you're playing. And then you go down to the next chord. Instead of playing in this shape, you play it like the full bar chord shape. Include that 5th string note down here on the 3rd fret. So you're going to be like. And then I'm just walking up from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the 5th string. So it sounds like. Then I slide up 2 frets for the next chord. And I play that 5th string bass note again. And then I play this. So that's a bit of a reach, but I'm going down to the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then 5th fret of the 5th string. So it's like. Then it starts over again. No bass on the first chord again. So you can do the little beat. Second chord, same thing. 3rd chord, same thing. And then last chord, you bar across the 7th fret here because you want to get that B note. Remember, I have a capo on the 2nd fret, so these references are to that capo.